It's the darkness. Again. If you're unfamiliar with the first game, don't be too intimidated by the 2 vertical slashes in the title there. Very little happened in the original Darkness. What little did is almost irrelevant to this game, and there's going to be a recap cutscene at the beginning, so not necessary to know the original. If you want to, I did a Let's Play of it, but not recommended. Also, there were 5 years between the release of the first game and the sequel. There's a new development team, and they changed virtually everything. All the characters have been recast, with new voice actors, except for the title character, the Darkness. Mike Patton does return. But other than that, you're in for a completely new experience, dramatically unlike the original game. Probably for the better. And we're going to get a recap now, which I recommend watching even if you know the original, because it's narrated by the game's best character.
Okay, you know how this story starts. In the beginning, there wasn't shit. Literally, nothing but void and darkness. And that's how the darkness liked it. It wasn't until God decreed, turn on the lights, that things got nasty. Started out small. A planet here, a sun there. You know, next thing you know, there were humans and cows and then stuff running all over the place. Needless to say, the darkness was pissed. From then till now, the darkness tore its way through the world, inhabiting one human host after another, each thinking that they were its master. But you can't own the darkness. The darkness owns you. Fast forward to one Jackie Estacado. You know his type. No family, no hope, no future. He ended up about what you'd expect, busting heads for the Franchetti crime family. Life as a whole was pretty dark for Jackie. Then came his 21st birthday, and things got a whole lot darker. And then you might think that inheriting superpowers would be pretty cool for Jackie, you know, being in the business of killing people and all. And if not for the demon living inside of him, you'd be right. See, the darkness didn't just make Jackie stronger, it made him a god. But only when the lights were out. Next thing you know, the mob turns on Jackie, marks him for death, just like that. It was the New York City mob versus Jackie. And the darkness. But as dark as things were for Jackie, there was a light in his life. And her name was Jenny. Now these kids, they went way back. I don't think anybody would disagree that they were meant for each other. If anything, that's the real tragedy in all this. See, the mob was still after Jackie. Now, they thought the quickest way to get him would be to take away, you know, his only reason for living. Killing Jenny was just about the dumbest thing the mob could have done. See, because without her, Jackie not only had nothing left to live for, he had nothing left to lose. As for the darkness, Jackie's kept it locked away for years, you know, but it doesn't matter how hard he tries. No one can hold back the night. If he can't control this thing inside him, pretty soon there won't be anything left. Jackie will be nothing but an empty shell. And that's just how the darkness likes it.
Right around the time he died, my father said to me, Jackie, you can't outrun your fate, but you sure as hell gotta try. I didn't really know what he meant back then. See, there was something inside me, something terrible, waiting to get out. And when it did, it made me watch the only thing I ever cared about. Get her brains blown out right in front of me. Then it gave me the power to make things right. The kind of stuff you only see in your worst nightmares. The killing only made it stronger, harder to control. Eventually, I found a way to bury it. But ever since, it's been trying to get back out. It calls itself the Darkness.
Jackie, it's good to see you. Come on in.
Hiya, Vinny. How's the family?
Which one?
Hey, Jackie, check out the rack on the brunette to your right. No, your other right.
That's his left, dipshit. Hey, Jackie, check it out. They put up a picture of your dad. He was a good man, your father. Good man. Well, look, this ain't no time to be depressed. Come on, boss. They got your usual table ready. Twins are waiting for you.
Terrific.
Hey there. Hey, yo, Paulie, I got you them tickets to the game. My treat. All right, take care. Joey, what's what? Oh, Mr. Galvani, nice to have you back in town.
Wait up. This ravioli's too spicy. I can't taste the flavor.
Oh, Billy, how you doing? Not bad.
Hey, waiter, I'll take this to go.
Sure thing, Mr. Swifty.
Chop, chop, I gotta run. Let's
Oh, sorry about that, Gaston. Here you go, boss. Bon appetit.
Hi, Jackie. Remember us from the Candy Club? Well, do you? Sure he does.
Trust me, ladies. I wish I did.
Oh, shit! Jackie, get down! Jackie, you stay with me now. Oh, shit, look at his leg.
Vinny, what do we do?
You guys take point. I'm gonna pull Jackie out back. Jackie, listen to me. I'm gonna pull you out back, but you gotta take this. Keep these guys off our ass.
Vinny, I'm gonna slaughter these pigs. Oh, I see it.
Jackie, come to the dock.
By the way, this game's obscenely violent. More so than the original. Should've warned you before the cutscenes, but better late than never. This is very reminiscent to the opening interactive cutscene of the Darkness, which is basically just sort of a shooting gallery.
I see him. Lights out.
Hold on, Jackie. Here come the stairs.
See you. We shouldn't even have to be here, you motherfucker. Richie, watch your back.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Gotta catch my breath. Oh, you gotta give me a second, Jackie. I ain't been to the gym in weeks. Oh, Jesus Christ! Keep them off our backs!
Really hard to aim in this part, because your controls still go left, right, up, down, relative to Jackie. So you can only move diagonally here. It's awkward. Hard enough to aim to begin with. Plus I suck at first-person shooters.
My boss, listen to me. I can see the kitchen from here. We can make a break for it, but you gotta take both pieces so I can lift you up. All right. Let's go.
Now there's twice as much shooting. I think there's an achievement for getting 25 kills here or some shit.
Almost there. Oh, Jesus. I smell gas.
Hurry up, Vinny!
They're in there! That's us! Quick, give me a lighter! Burn in hell, Estacado!
Great time for a tooltip.
Use my power or die!
Never. Never again, you son of a bitch!
I am your salvation. Stronger than his father. Keep pushing him.
Still breathing, huh, motherfucker? Come on, come over here. I got something for you.
Embrace the darkness, Jackie. You need me. You want me, Jackie.
This dude really does not have much of a good plan.
I'm free!
What the hell is that?
See that?
Holy shit, it's the devil!
So the darkness is back. Wouldn't be much of a darkness game without it. And we can do a lot more with it in this game.
Jackie? Is that you? You got your thing back, huh? Yeah, just in fucking time, right? I can't believe we made it. But I was done for sure. Jackie, you alright?
What the fuck just happened, Vinny? Who hit us?
I don't know, boss. I don't know. After the explosion, I saw some guy with a limp. He had some weird-looking fucks with him. Nobody I recognized, though.
Where'd that piece of shit go?
They headed down the alley. The rest of our crew's out front, so you can meet up with them on the street. I'll be right there. I just need to get my wind back. Give him hell, Jackie.
Will do, buddy. Here, have some legs. It's frankly preposterous that Vinny survived. He's not supernatural at all.
Head down the alley and meet up with him.
He's really driving that point home. And at this point, we do not have a choice. We have to follow the on-screen prompts. There is no other controls available to us. Start off with the demon arm, basically. So we'll be able to use the darkness immediately. It's not a joke to start off with. Even when we're unarmed, we will be quite deadly.
Gonna send you to hell, Jackie!
We cannot jump over this tiny little gap because it wants us to use the demon arm to kill everybody first.
It should have done!
Now we learn how to jump.
Oh, I love this song. Come on.
What the hell? Jenny?
Hey, wait!
Lies.
Yeah, something happened. I don't know, a big explosion. They probably heard it in Kansas. The whole place smells like gas. I think we opened up a main. It could go up any second. Don't worry. Estacato's dead. All right, I'll hold on. But don't take forever, you understand?
Nothing to worry about at all. Gotta love overconfident villains. Executions have been improved. They now include darkness executions. They do not include gun executions like the first game had. It's a fair trade, though.
Shit! Oh no! Please help me!
Now we gotta use the darkness to grab a weapon. This is not the weapon they were talking about. There it is. If we grab a gun from a distance, Jackie will automatically arm himself with it.
My mother, I died a good man. Sweet Mary, mother of God!
Holding an enemy does damage over time to them, which will cause them to die if you don't execute them quickly enough.
It's Estacado! He's still alive! You motherfuckers are gonna pay!
And now we have 2 pistols. These pistols are designed after the birthday guns from the first game, so called because they were a birthday gift on Jackie's 21st birthday. They're the only pistols... Well, that's not quite true. There are different types of pistols, but these are the only basic pistol we have.
Finish this motherfucker!
Currently have access to 3 different execution animations. Which one we get will be based on where the darkness chooses to grab an enemy. You can grab by the neck, the torso, or the leg. And there's the 3rd and final one, the torso kill. Then there will be different types of executions we can unlock later. And they will also have 3 animations each, for a total of 12 executions. Far, far less than were available in the first game. Love a generous hitbox sometimes. And we've got to close the distance before we can do more killing.
You again. Was wondering when you were gonna show up.
I got a staccato. He's over here. You're not so tough now, are you?
Hello, monkey. It's been too long. Give us a hug.
I'll pass, but thanks for the help. What's that smell?
You tell me. I came from your noggin. Or did you forget that already? Come on then. Let's move.
Great first impression from the Darkling. The one and only Darkling in this game. They replaced the 4 Darklings we had in the original with just this one omnipresent asshole who makes fart jokes and pees on people.
Let's go to some trap. Move it. Move it. Places to go. People to kill.
Here we've got our first of a new type of collectible. These are relics. Find them lying in various areas, always with a shrine of candles and cash and shit. Glowing purple, usually fairly easy to find, though some of them can be placed in places where you would not look.
Ooh, lovely. Check it out, monkey. And you can use this to get some of your mojo back. Go on then. Don't be shy. Give it a go.
Sort of Metroidvania style, we start off with very few of our original abilities from the first game. We have to purchase the ability to eat hearts. Which we would want to do anyway. It's incredibly useful. But hearts aren't used for level ups anymore. They're now a way to recover health. As are health executions. We actually have this ability, even though we still have to purchase it. It's the type of execution we've been using already. But it is a prerequisite for further executions. Gotta buy it. Bit of a mistake, it seems.
Eye out for these then, shall we? See if we can make you tic-tac again, eh?
There's our first heart. Does give us a little bit of darkness essence, so it will allow us to upgrade further.
Bollocks! It's locked!
Do me a favor and see if you can open that box up there.
Done and done!
Yeah, slapstick humor. Just what I needed. So, it's very awkward when you first start in this game, if you played the original, to discover that your Darkling is now a tutorial imp. A lot of Western games feel the need to introduce, like, a shitty little gremlin who follows you around all the time, cracks wise, and tells you how to press the A button or whatever the fuck. The thing about the Darkling as a tutorial imp is that it doesn't really give us any tutorials. There are also tooltips that do that. So it is doubly wasteful. But he comes in handy in a few different spots. He'll automatically go out and grab enemies and immobilize them, prevent them from attacking you. He also can't be unsummoned, ever. He is omnipresent. If he dies, he just respawns immediately. So we're stuck with the fucker.
Don't let it come!
They went that way, down into the subway. Who the fuck are these guys, Jackie?
They're just random dead guys. And he mentioned that we're heading to the subway. A familiar sight from the first game. Still kind of getting used to the controls. I originally played this on the PS3, which is a terrible version for a number of reasons. First among them is that the triggers control the darkness, and the bumpers control the gun in the PS3 version. It is the opposite here on the 360. They corrected it. No one left alive besides our guys, so down into the Canal Street station, which is indeed a place we went in the first game many, many times.
Let's fucking go! This is a random mischief. Much better.
So you probably noticed that the screen was completely obscured and the audio turned to a high-pitched whine when we stepped into the light. That's consistent throughout the game. Stepping into the light isn't a mere inconvenience. It completely fucks your shit up. You basically can't play the game until you kill every light in the area. It also disables all of our darkness abilities, of course. If you're carrying an item, the darkness immediately drops it as it retracts into your body. Very, very inconvenient.
Leave me there. Hurts. Take whatever you want, as long as I get some answers.
I remember we watched TV on that long, long ago. Saw a news report about some chaos we had caused. Then we watched a music video for a metal band I'd never heard of. Good fucking times.
No way! No fucking way! Think you can take me down? Who the hell sent you?
And the payphone that we spent about an hour on. Just talking to random creeps. Here's our Darkling. Trying to piss on a corpse, doing a bad job of it. So I murdered him.
Oh, I don't believe this!
Subways are running, despite the gunfight. I'm not sure what actual protocol is for a mass shooting in a subway station. Hopefully I never find out. And if we played the original game, we know that they like to hide shit back in the obscure corners of the subway station. That's our second relic. The dude who narrated our opening cutscene, our little recap, he also tells very long, in-depth stories about all the relics, which are honestly one of my favorite things about this game. The way they wrote a whole bunch of lore for ways that the darkness has interacted with biblical figures and figures from other religions all throughout history. Very interesting. They did way more work on that than they should have, but I appreciate it. So I'm going to end every single video with a story from that guy, talking about all the relics that we found in that level. But first we gotta complete the level. Further upgrades should help. We've got that tier for darkness upgrades. Basically, we can buy stuff that we had in the original game. But I just bought a new type of execution, the Hitman execution. There's one of them. Gives us more ammunition when we use it. It's probably the best of the executions from a mechanical standpoint, because ammo becomes a very serious problem in this game. Just did the same fucking head rip-off 3 times in a row. Trust me, there are other animations for it. More guys with a terrible plan.
Estacato's coming, do it now!
It strikes me that these guys are preposterously invested in their shitty job.
I want another chance. Nobody's gonna cry for you, Jackie.
And the spot's clean. Only way through is down the tracks. Good thing Jackie's an old pro at track hopping. Weird that the station was inoperable, but still sending trains through. Because clearly this place was super fucked up. And that train crashed regardless of our intervention. Also, I have no idea how guys got here before us. I guess they were riding the train.
Screw you, Jackie! Yeah, fuck you.
I don't know, this is all weird bullshit, but it's a cool set piece, I guess. Still way too early for them to be trying to remind us of the first game after making everything so completely different. Shotguns are fun. You can blast people clean in half with one shot, if you get close enough. Okay, that's not the way to go. So I guess it's over that bit of debris, but first we gotta kill everybody. We don't actually have to, but we're playing the darkness, so what's the point if we're not killing everybody?
Jenny!
Dance with me, Jackie.
Now! The host will not die!
the hell am I?
That's a good fucking question. We're in a apparently completely different break with reality from our old reminiscence with Jenny. Here's our opening cutscene, buddy, at least.
So let's say you live in a big house and you own some books. I mean, some other fucknuts might live at the North Pole and they own a lawnmower, but that don't mean nothing. I can keep a secret. I can keep a secret. Just let me go and I won't breathe a word. Scout's honor.
Johnny? Johnny fucking Powell. What are you doing here? And where the hell are we?
You let stupid stuff get in your head, then it gets all jumbled and weird and people think you're nuts! Come find me, Jackie.
Hello.
Tony, what happened? Did you find the guys who hit us at the restaurant?
Sometimes I can't tell the difference between a fruit and a vegetable.
Jesus Christ, what is this place? I gotta get out of here.
I like grapes.
Yeah, we really do gotta get out of here.
The bringer of death. What the fuck was that?
That was the end of the chapter. Guess we missed a lot of blood splatter, but there's plenty more where that came from. So I'll leave you with some closing cutscenes and some stories about our relics. Enjoy.
Jesus Christ, Jackie, we thought you was dead. What happened back there?
I handle things, like I always do. What the hell's going on, Tony?
Hell if I know, boss. Look, we gotta get out of here. You go in your limo, and I'll go ride in the car with Vinny. He busted up a couple of ribs, but he's gonna be fine.
The first time you use the darkness, it scares you. But once you've tasted it, you can't stop. That's all you think about. Like I said, it consumes you. Every second of every day for the last 2 fucking years, I kept myself in check. Gritted my teeth and kept it buried. Oh, now it's back. And I can feel what it's doing to me.
Think back to your high school history class. Wait, did you even go to high school? You know what, forget it. I don't want to argue, nor do I want you to punch me in the face. So I'll just catch you up to speed on some stuff I'm sure you already know. The lost colony of Roanoke was a British colony off the coast of what we now call North Carolina. As the name implies, it disappeared. Okay, the colony, not the island. 115 people just whoosh, gone. Okay, goodbye. To this day, no one knows what happened to them. Well, no one except for me and every other supernatural junkie on the planet. See, the darkness was first carried to North America by one of the colonists. And where the darkness goes, its enemies follow. One of those enemies, the Angelus, came to a nearby tribe of Croatoan natives. Influenced by the Angelus, a Croatoan maid slipped into the colony under cloak of night and massacred the colonists in their sleep. This is the weapon she used, Roanoke's Bane. But the Angelus had been mistaken. The darkness was not in Roanoke, as it was being carried by the colony's leader, John White. John was back in England, procuring more supplies. When he returned to find Roanoke deserted, the darkness knew the Angelus had been there. Unfortunately for the Croatoans, the Angelus had already moved on. They were defenseless when the darkness fell upon them, much like the colonists had been. Fair's fair, I suppose. This one's a little tricky. You know the story of Noah and the Great Flood, right? Okay, humanity grows wicked, God floods the planet, family survives in floating zoo, classic Sunday school. Well, here's what really happened. As you know, the darkness feeds on human suffering. Well, let me tell you, if you think life sucks today, imagine how bad it was back then, before indoor plumbing. The darkness was at an all-you-can-eat smorgasbord of pain, and every meal was making it stronger. Seeing as the Angelus was indisposed at the time, God decided to step in with one of his great ideas. Noah builds the ark, God floods the earth, 99.9% of mankind dies a horrible death, darkness is destroyed. Huzzah! But did that happen? No, sir! Guess who was waiting once the world is dried off? That's right. Needless to say, the Almighty had a little egg on his face. According to legend, God breathed his remorse into the first seashell that Noah found once he left the ark. That shell became known as Yahweh's Lament. I know, it's a different spelling. It's missing some letters. Place it to your ear and you will hear the voice of God. That said, only the truly mad or the nearly dead can fathom God's almighty words, which is kind of scary seeing as how I think I can hear something whispering to me right now. Okay, not gonna think about that right now. Anyway, that's the deal with this thing. It's either Yahweh's lament or it's a seashell. The world may never know.